Hello guys, today let's talk about 7 soft skills every data science professional must have. Yes, of course, data science is a lot of technical work. You have to do data extraction, you have to do data processing, you have to build data models, you have to create dashboards, you have to build machine learning models in some cases. Those are all technical skills required to do all of those work. However, what makes a great data scientist different from a good data scientist is a combination of hard skills and soft skills, or it's a combination of technical skills and soft skills. So what do I mean by soft skills? Soft skills are basically interpersonal skills or attributes that make it easy for people to work easily with others and work very harmoniously with others, right? So those are what we call soft skills. Okay, so today I'm going to show you or discuss with you 7 important soft skills that I believe every data science professional must have. So let's get started. The first soft skill that I think every data scientist or every data professional must have is curiosity. What is curiosity? I think we all know what curiosity is. As a data science professional, you have to be extremely curious. In fact, the best data scientists that I have seen are the ones that are very curious. So if you complete some analysis and you see a particular result, you ask yourself, why is this result? Why is this happening? You are so curious. You want to learn the other thing and then learn the other one and then understand why and understand why and understand why. That is really one of the very important soft skills that every data scientist must have. You must be extremely curious. That is what will help you drive more insight and reveal things that many people might not be thinking about. Number 2 is effective communication. Effective communication. So effective communication is very, very important for data scientists. As you all know, we do a lot of technical work and we have to find ways to communicate effectively with our partners and with our stakeholders about the things we are working on and the insights that the thing that we are working on are bringing. Okay, we need to communicate with our partners and our stakeholders how our projects are going. We need to communicate with them, the things that we are going to focus on. The best data scientists that I've seen also have very good communication skills. You cannot be a good data scientist if you're like, I don't like to talk, I just want to be on my computer and write my code. You'll just be an average data scientist. So you must truly be able to communicate effectively with your stakeholders and bring out the insight, present your findings to them. Storytelling is part of communication. You must be able to tell good stories, insightful stories from your data. So that's number 2. Number 3 is effective collaboration. You see, data science is actually a team sport. You cannot be a data scientist and work all by yourself. You often need to work with data engineers, you need to work with product managers, you need to work with software engineers, you need to work with business stakeholders. All of those different people you need to work with, you must be able to collaborate effectively with them. So you must be a good team player. You cannot be a data scientist and always looking for only the things that can make your job easy, where you are not contributing to other people's jobs. So you must be able to be nice, be a good team player, build trust with people. That's the only way they can actually come to you. That's the only way they can actually believe in your work. If you are always showing as if you are just really looking out for yourself and you are not working as a team, you are not contributing to the team success, you wouldn't go far as a data scientist. So that's number 3. Okay, number 4 is negotiation skills. You see, in life and also in data science, you have to negotiate. You have to negotiate about even your recommendation. Sometimes you have a recommendation that you are very, very convinced that this is the right way to go, but then you present it to your stakeholders and your managers, and then they are like, no, we don't want to do this, we have a different option, or we think this is better. Now you don't need to give up. When you have that situation, you need to negotiate. You need to understand what they mean, and then think about it, and then based on that, you also then bring your recommendation, right? So negotiation is a two-way thing. It's like, I bring my option, you also bring your option, and then we discuss it. Now the advantage that you have is that you are not just giving options, you are giving options backed by data. So usually, if you have good negotiation skills, you are able to convince your stakeholders to go with your recommendation. But if you bring your recommendation and they don't kind of like it, and then you just give up, then you will not realize the impact, right? So your goal as a data scientist is not only to produce results, but rather to make some business impact. And the way to make business impact, you always have to negotiate with people who are going to implement your solution. Maybe it's a marketing campaign and you are selecting certain groups to actually send this offer to based on your predictive model, and you need to talk with these people to really understand why you think this is the best group to send this marketing offer to, right? So negotiation is one of the very important soft skills that I think every data scientist must have. Number 5 is emotional intelligence. What is emotional intelligence? Well, emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize your own emotions and situations, and also really have empathy towards other people. As a data scientist, you are working in a team, okay, or even as any data professional at all, you are working in a team, and there's a lot of complex social dynamics that you need to actually navigate in your process of making impact with data. And you have to have emotional intelligence. You have to show empathy towards other people, so you can build relationships, so you can resolve conflicts when they arise, and to know what to say at what time. You need to have very good emotional intelligence to be successful, and this soft skills is very, very, very key, particularly in the changing environment of data science, where you are always coming up with insight and saying, okay, we want us to do this. Let me give you a very very quick example. Assuming that you are a data scientist, and your stakeholder is coming to you to do some work, and they need it the next day, and you are like, what, I cannot do this the next day. You just say it directly like that. You didn't show care about that person's need. You didn't show empathy about that. What you are doing is you are essentially not building good trust, right? So it's very important that we mix our technical skills with these soft skills. Okay, so that's number 5. Number 6 is adaptability. Adaptability is really your ability to change and react to different situations. You see, the world is changing very much. Data is also changing. Just between I believe November 2023 and now, when ChatGPT became a big thing, you can see now that a lot of things have changed just in the last 12 months. Now, you don't have to be using the same tool all the time. You don't have to do the same type of work all the time. You have to be adaptable. You also have to be adaptable to be able to even learn new skills. You have to be adaptable and not say, oh, you always have to use the particular method. You have to use a particular approach. You have to adapt yourself to different needs of your stakeholders. Again, you are there to make impact, right? So you have to be very adaptable, and I think that's one of the soft skills that every data scientist must have. And finally, time management. Time management is very, very important. Do you know why? As a data scientist, there is always 1,000 things on your plate, especially if you are very curious. You have too many things to actually answer. You have too many things to think about. You have a lot of things that you even want to learn. but you have to manage the time based on business priorities. You have to be able to even provide insight quickly to meet certain business needs. So you have to actually learn how to manage time. You have to know how to time box, different types of analysis and provide quick results as needed. Of course, certain analysis need more time, need more validation, and you have to communicate those. But I think that sometimes some data scientists spend a lot of time analyzing one thing, trying to get very perfect results before they can even communicate the findings. It's not always the best thing to do. Of course, every situation is different. However, I would clearly say that time management is one of the most valuable soft skills that I expect every data science professional should have. Okay, so in summary, there are 7 very important skills that I think every data scientist should have, and these are all soft skills. Number 1, curiosity. Number 2, effective communication. Number 3, negotiation skills. Number 4, collaboration or being a good team player. Number 5, emotional intelligence. Number 6, adaptability. And finally, time management. I hope this is helpful. Talk to you later. Bye.